the amazing Shawn Camp.
Thank you, Mary. Wow, I can't believe I'm in Little Rock for one thing. I left here in my little Mazda pickup, moving to Nashville in January of '87. Went over there to play fiddle for the Osborne Brothers, the bluegrass band. And so I got to work with them as soon as pretty close to after I moved to Nashville. But Daddy said, well, son, make sure you got plenty of gas when you cross the river because you don't want to stop in Memphis. So I didn't. I went on to Nashville. I'm from, like I say, born here and raised in Perry County, up in Perryville, or around Harrisburg Lake. I was telling my buddy Guy Clark, who's a great legendary Texas songwriter. Years ago, I was sitting in his little writing room talking to him about this lady from Arkansas that I knew as a kid. She was a fiddle player, and her name was Sis Draper. And so I started telling him about Sis Draper and what a great fiddle player she was. And my grandpa, my Uncle Cleve, used to talk about Sis Draper like she was some, angel coming through town. You know, she'd come through and she'd play fiddle. We'd have a little picking party, and they'd always make sure their hair was combed and their boots were polished when Sis came through. So this is the first of a whole series of songs about Sis Draper and characters in my family I've written with Guy Clark. So. Kick your shoes off in the corner, mama, tuck them babies all up snug. Sis Draper's coming over and we all gonna cut a rug. When you see that lantern swinging yonder coming up the holler road, them dogs will get to barking, ought to tie 'em all up with a rope. Now you boys better get in tune, Sis Draper's gonna be here soon. Don't shoot no dice or get too tight if you're gonna pick with Sis tonight. Well, she came down from the Boston mountains, there was lightning in the air, honey on them fiddle strings, a magnolia in her hair. Now she's a diamond in the rough. If you can't see the shine, that's tough. She'll play all night for the likes of us. Sis Draper's got the touch. She'll play all night if she feels like it. Have some fruit punch if you spike it. And Sis don't care who don't like it. See, well, Sis has got a hell of a bow arm on her. Well, she stepped right up and sawed one off, and Uncle Cleve dropped his jaw. He said, she's the best I ever saw. She must be from Arkansas. Well, now I think Grandpa used to date her. Grandma says she still hates her, and all the fellers stand up straighter in the presence of Sis Draper. Sis Draper is the devil's daughter, plays a fiddle daddy bought her, plays it like her mammy taught her. She's a traveling Arkansas year. Well, she put her fiddle in a box and said it's getting awful late. She is on her way to Little Rock, and Little Rock can't wait. So we all stood out in the yard, hands all full of watermelon. Watched her leave and watched her go, wishing we was in that wagon. Sis Draper is the devil's daughter, plays the fiddle daddy bought her, plays it like her mammy taught her. She's a traveling Arkansawyer. Thank y'all for not letting me down.